So, I have been experimenting with a concept called a bump in the night bag. In another video, I'm gonna show you that. But as a less lethal option, I wanted to kind of go over this guy. So it's a 21-inch steel expandable baton. This one's made by Battenfeld and Smith & Wesson. And what's really cool about it is it comes with a Molle case. So it comes with a really nice Molle backed sheath. It's fairly rigid but lightweight. And then of course here's the baton itself. So that's as far as it goes, collapsed, right? It's pretty heavy. And of course with the flick of a wrist you have yourself a fairly less lethal weapon. Now I say fairly less lethal because in some places a blow to the head would be considered lethal. So you need to know your state and local laws, and you need to pay attention to what you're doing. For me, and from where I live in Kentucky, this is completely legal to have, and it is also completely legal to use in a self-defense, particularly if you're defending your home and property. But your mileage may vary, so you need to pay attention and do your own research. So this guy, I'm going to put it in the bag, and again, I'll show you the bag and the overall concept, but this is a decent, not horribly expensive tool that seems to be professional quality, right? It's got a rubberized handle. It is certainly feels strong enough. I can show you on the packaging here all of its dimensions. Now, I have seen other videos online that put these things through torture tests and they break. Well, okay, you know, if you whack on this steel tool hard enough and long enough on concrete or whatever, then yeah, it's gonna break. But here's the thing, you're not really gonna hit concrete with this. You're gonna hit people with this, mostly. Now you might break car windows or, you know, windows or doors. You might break a lock off if you had to with this, but in reality this is a self-defense tool against two-legged predators, not to be whacked into concrete and railroad ties and all kinds of stuff. But down here it'll show you the different dimensions. So it seems very beefy. It seems very strong. It has absolutely no play. It feels good in the hand. It's not too big, it's not too heavy. They do make some longer ones and they make some shorter ones. I don't think you'd want to go with the shorter one. The longer one, maybe. Just depends, but you need room to deploy it, right? So if you're in a hallway or if somebody gets right on top of you, then deploying it may not be an option if it's super long. Of course, to collapse it, you have to whack it on something hard, like the table, and then you can collapse it. It does have a removable end cap right here, which has the Smith & Wesson logo and name on it right there. So, pretty nicely made. And that also has the tensioning device right there. So, should this become loose and not want to, when it's collapsed, stay collapsed, then you can take this apart. You can rebend these and it'll do the trick. But basically, it's a very simple tool. You need to be able to know what your local and state laws are, and once you know those, then you know if you can play with it. So again, pretty nifty and fairly less lethal. Now, if you whack people in the head with this, this will not be considered less lethal in most places. It will have dire results. But if you're in a self-defense situation, then that would probably be justified. But again, you got to do your own research and find that out. But this is going to be another tool in the bag for the bump in the night bag. So stay tuned to that. As always, if you like these quick videos, please do me a huge favor. Like, comment, share is even better. Subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you get all the videos. And as always, do me a huge favor, be safe and be good.